It's the second day of Mobile World Congress here in Barcelona, and I'm very privileged to be chatting to Jonathan Nelson from Omnicom Digital. It's your first time here, I believe.
It is my first time at Mobile World Congress.
How are you finding it?
It's overwhelming. 8 exhibition halls full of mobile phones, VR devices, Internet of Things.
Have you managed to navigate around?
I've made it to 6 of the 8 halls so far.
That's very impressive going. I think I've only made it to 3 so far. So congratulations.
Long way to go.
What have been the highlights that you've seen so far?
I think the thing that's interesting right now is the Internet of Things. There's quite a bit of many exhibitors from all over the world doing things. And then I'm just starting to look at the virtual reality headsets that are all over.
Do you have a favorite of them?
I
towards
don't
any?
yet. I haven't done the exploration, but I've seen a lot of them in the past, but I haven't seen them yet.
Did you manage to grab a Google Cardboard yesterday?
No, but I've seen Google Cardboard before. It's very good.
Yes, indeed. So, what have you got still to look forward to that you haven't seen yet?
Well, I am going downstairs right after this and looking at a lot of the bigger cell phone providers, so people like Samsung and SK Telecom and Nokia's new relaunch. Yeah. So
any particular speakers you're going to see, or?
No speakers, just looking at the floor.
But you were speaking yesterday.
I spoke yesterday, yes.
About programmatic for mobile?
Programmatic, mobile, creativity.
Yes. So you think that creativity needs to be a focus for mobile advertising?
Yeah, I think what we've seen is a move towards science. And science is good, analytics is good, but ultimately it's messages that move people. You can have the best targeting scheme in the world, but if you don't have a great message, it probably won't work as advertising.
I saw a talk yesterday where a gentleman from Viacom was saying the importance of characters as well in the narrative. Do you think that storyline or characters is more important, or do you think they have to work together?
Well, I think a narrative can either have characters or it can have products. It can do a lot of different things. But
I think from his MTV perspective, he's saying that some of the shows, if they didn't have the characters they did, they wouldn't have worked.
Of course. If you're doing content like they are.
Yes.
What I'm talking about is telling. We're storytellers. So,
yes.
The narrative is the big thread that draws it all together.
Yeah, and you were also talking about the transition from larger screens to the mobile screen, I believe.
Yes. And what we're trying to do is figure out what the right message for the right person at the right time is, and of course on the right device. So the experience on a large screen of a TV set on your wall is going to be quite different from the mobile television that we all have in our pockets.
Another topic that I believe you were talking about is ad spend on mobile, and it's quite low still. Is that correct?
Well, I mean, it's not as low as it was a few years ago, but it does take us a little while to catch up to where the consumers are. So first the consumers start to shift. First it's really technology, and then the consumers move, and then as the attention moves, so does the advertising. So we're usually a year or two behind.
Fabulous. And what do you think, from what you've seen here, is the future of mobile?
Well, of course, mobile is going to be everything, as they say on every billboard around here. It's the first device that you check in the morning. It's the last device that you look at before you go to bed. It's the thing that you're constantly in contact with. So mobile just is embedded in our lives, and it's omnipresent everywhere in the world.
Fabulous. Thank you very much, and I hope you have a great time at your first ever Mobile World Congress.
Thank you very much.